Hello friends, good morning. We meet again in the tutorial series of Become Expert from Beginner. Uh, right now we are in the phase of tutorial series where I am explaining all the stat buttons and ribbons. I have explained the stat buttons and ribbons of this your outer window. Now I am going to explain all the buttons and ribbons of STAD when you will enter in the STAD file. So without wasting time, let's friends start and be with me. If you don't able to, if you don't follow my all the tutorials, then you will not be able to understand and how to start and how to be an expert in this really wonderful tool. So without wasting time, let's friends start. uh, First of all, we have to click on this start button. Thereafter we will be entering into the stat. Okay, so this is our stat, you can say outer window. I have explained all the buttons in earlier tutorial, the functions of all these buttons. I will be explaining right now the buttons which are inside this tutorial. So without wasting time, let's start friends. Click on this uh, let's start with another, otherwise another program. So friends, when you will be entering into the STAD window, this is the window panel you will be able to see. There are lots of buttons and huge functionality of each buttons are there. You have to understand one by one each button's functionality of each button, and after understanding all these things, I'll try to model a stat geometry, and that will be helpful for you to clearly understand all these things. First of all, I am going to give a brief introduction about all these buttons. If you go and see at the right corner, you will be able to see this is file button. If you click on the file button, what you will be able to see, there are lots of options are there: new, open, close, open archive, project wise, open, backup manager, view, print setup, import, export, ISM, save as. All this has different functionality and different meanings. I am trying to explain each one by one. The new button, if you click on the new button, what will happen? This is the button, this is the window, same as your in project taskbar, the file new button. From here you can see, you have seen in new button also in project taskbar. I am explaining it to you. If you go by, if you close this and go on project taskbar, what you will be seen, you see this new, if you click on this new project button, the same window will be appearing to you. You can able to see friends, this is the same window. So this window is used to model a new structure and model the environment of stat, choose the environment for stat modeling. So I have explained it to you earlier. So the same button is over there. If you click on this file, and if you click on the new button, you will be able to see this this window, which allows you to choose the specific environment in which you want to model a new structure, give a name to the structure, specify folder for the structure, specify length unit and force unit for the structure. I have explained it earlier to you. So this is the same button, nothing new for it. So I'll be explaining to the next button. If you go and see the new open button, this is also similar to your project browser open. Project, if you go close, and in this you will get the same functionality if you click on this open project button. The use of this button is nothing but with help of this button, what you able to do is you can open any stat file which you have saved earlier in your directory. So this is the button to see or modify earlier project which you have created and want to modify. So there's nothing new about this. So and I have explained it to you earlier. So go to the next button. Open archive. This open archive button is about STAD archive. This is not usually used. This is STAD cloud option, so we'll be explaining you later. This project wise, this is also not very much useful right now. These are all be useful after you go model in and do something new, and in later of this tutorial series, when I will be creating lots of stat examples, then these things will be easy for you to understand. Right now you will be able to understand the exact formality, exact purpose of these buttons. Open backup manager is also the same functionality. If you click on this button, this is the backup manager, where from you can specify that how much in how much interval your auto save option will come up. So this is also not so this is also I have earlier explained to you. So from here you can also see that how many times this stat file has been saved. All the history will be shown here. So this is the functionality of this button. Now if you go to your view option, what you will be able to see: input command file, output command file. In view option, if you click on input command file, the input editor will be shown to you. So this is the input editor for this stat file. This is a view option only, you cannot modify from here. So from this view option you can see whatever the input has been given to your input editor for this stat file. So this is the functionality of this button. So let's close it. In similar function, if you click on this view button and go to output files, you will be prompted to stat output. This is the stat output file. Unless otherwise you run the file, this will not be generated and not be shown. But I have run and I have so explained you the manual calculation and the stat simply supported beam option. So that's why it is visible. It is also an output file, and it is also you are viewing it, you will not be able to change it. If you go by post processing, there also you cannot change the output file. So this is the functionality of that button. Now if you go on and see the error file options also is there is no error, so it is not active here. Job information, you are right now because this model has been done with the help of job information option, so it has been clicked on here. Here this is the job information window where you can able to see what are the information about this job has been listed over here. All the information about this job are listed over here. That means the job name, client name, job number, revision part, all these things are visible here. So that's why this button has been checked right over here. Reports, next is your report setup button. If you click on this report setup button, from here you can choose how you want to set up your report automatically from our STAD output. So this functionality will be helpful if I go and give you an example after doing a project. Otherwise these things will not be so helpful in context, and you will not be able to understand, or the things will be better if I go and give you an example, then it will be better. So right now I am not explaining this. Now this is your print setup option. If you click on this print setup option, it will show you the default printer. If you have installed in your machine the printers, then this will be lined up here. Right now I have no printer installed, so it is showing the print PDF option. So this is the relevant features regarding the print output option. You will be able to see what are the printers, in which way you want to print. You want to print in portrait format or landscape format, your page setup. All this print setup option will be available if you click on this print option. Now your print, this is your print option, friend. This is the print option for input command file. If you go and click on this button, input command file, then this print setup will appear, and if you click on OK, let's click on OK, see what's happened. It will be printing your print setup option, and it will prompt you to save your file. Say let's want to save this file as xx and save it. After saving it, what it is showing, I am just giving you the example what it is showing. So friends, it is your x file. You can see that it is printing the your input editor, in whatever the input has been generated in your STAD input editor. This will be printed in this format. So this is the use of that button. Go for the next button. If you go on and see the next button, in print option we have printed the print input command file. In the same fashion you can go on output file. It will print out the STAD output file. You can generate the report according to your report setup format. It can generate also the STAD report. If you click on the STAD reports, it will generate. Let's see what is by default, what the type of report STAD generates. Let's say paste it as YY and save on desktop, and let's see what type of format STAD is generating. See, STAD is the STAD is the usual report format for STAD is look like that. If you want to change it, you can do it from print setup option, in your report setup option, that I will be explaining later. Now if you go on and click on print preview report, this is the report format you will be able to see. Before going to print, you can easily check the preview for your print setup. So this will prompt here. Now if you go and click on your print preview report, I haven't shown you. Now export export report. You can export your report into format in text format and MS Word file format. This is the option for it. Now if you go on the next button, the import functionality will be there. This is the format through which you can import your stat file in any you can import it in QSCSA format, StatDyn format, or CSI2 model format, or you can generate PDF, you can generate AutoCAD DXF file format. All these options are available, and you can choose in different way how you can print these things, or how you can import these things to another environment. This will be very much helpful when I will be modeling a geometry instead, and I will be importing it to another program. Otherwise these things will not be so much useful. Then you will understand the detailed functionality of these things. Next, if you export, you can export also from these formats. You can also take export from another PDF or DXF format, another CSI, VRML format, or QSA format. That means if you have modeled something in CSI2, you can import it, you can export it. Actually, these are export option, and previously there was also import option. So these things, your model can be exported in these versions or in these formats. These things, friends, will be very much useful when in detail, after modeling a geometry, analyzing it, and after I import or export them, then these things will be relevant and very much understandable to you. So let's go to the next option. And now this is ISM. This for repository. I'll be explain it to you after creating model. Then you will be understanding these things better way. Then your save option, you can save your stat file from this option. If you click save, then it will ask for saving your files like this way. And that is another option is there, save as. This is practically an option through which you can duplicate your file, or you can say if after certain modification you want to keep the previous one. So through this option you can keep the duplicate formats of your file. So this is the use of that functionality. Now run external programs. It is a executable run program. It will be better understandable when I will be doing a program, and then I will run it. Then that will be useful. Right now you will not be understand if I do it right in here. Now there is and the next button is recent stat file. In this through this option you can see what are the recent stat files which are open before this stat file. So this will be shown over through this button. This is recent stat archive. That is also right now not useful. And next is exit button. So this is all about your file option. Be safe and stay with me, and if you like it, subscribe my channel. And next video I will be explaining your edit, view, tools, and all these options. And after that I will be modeling say stat file. In while modeling I will be showing you all the option, how to create geometry, how to apply load, what are the different load you can apply. All these things will be available in my tutorial. So be safe and stay with my tutorial if you want to become expert from beginning. Thank you and stay safe.